And hello fellow techers, Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks, and today we are back in the E50M. We are on map Murovanka. There is no artillery in the game, which is absolutely fantastic, and every time there's no artillery in the game, I have good game. Honestly, that's the way it works. But regardless, today this video is titled Looking for Shots, and the reason why it's called Looking for Shots is because when you're an experienced player, you try to maintain your hit points, and when you maintain your hit points, you try to, in certain cases, stay a little bit further away, look for your shots, look for your opportunities. Don't get up close and personal, start brawling. I mean, you can do that too if you play your tank to your advantage, but this game is a little bit different. I wasn't up front personal brawling. I was kind of sitting in the back lines, looking for shots, looking for opportunities. And maybe E50M is not the tank that you should do it with, but that's the role I've taken. Basically, the team decided to push strongly on 9 and 0 lines. Some of our other tanks went to 2-3 line, and I found myself kind of in the middle here with opportunities, with shooting opportunities. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try to explore it as much as I can. And once you get more experience in this game, guys, you're gonna come to the realization that you don't always have to be at the flank fighting. You might be finding yourself somewhere in the middle where you try to cut through enemies' defenses, where you're gonna try to look for shots, you're gonna try to look for opportunities in order to cut through, in order to get competitive advantage. And the advantage of playing in the middle is the fact that you will always be able to find shots, right? And look where I am. I'm mostly in the middle of the map, right? I'm not on any of the flanks. And Murovanka is such a map that if you find yourself in the middle, then you can explore those opportunities, right? And by the way, I'm not sure why I'm not spotted when I'm firing here. This guy should probably be spotting me. 276 meters. I don't understand. This tank has crazy camo. Like seriously, E50M, that's one big surprising thing about this tank. Although I do have muffled shot and I do have camo perk on this tank, so you know, take it with a grain of salt. But still, what we're doing is looking for opportunities. Like, I'm not in your face. Again, I'm gonna hang around this area. Like, there's no rush for me to rush the base, right? There's no rush for me to go and help these guys that are on the north sector of the map. So I'm just looking for shooting lanes. That's all I'm doing. And I'm remaining unspotted. I'm basically dealing damage while opponents are not even able to see me, which is the best thing you can get in World of Tanks. When you get a game like this and you're able to do it, it's fantastic. Unfortunately, my lag there, I should have probably been able to hit that light tank, and he was pain in the ass until the end of the game, honestly. So looks like the game is heavily in our favor at this point in time, but it's gonna narrow down a little bit. Our lead is gonna shrink here. Now I'm still not moving up because I still have shooting opportunities here, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explore them to the best of my ability, right? So I see shot on this FD. We set him on fire and we get him out of the game. That was a little bit you know, lucky. RNG was on my side there. So again, I'm exploring my shots. I don't think I'm gonna move in yet. I think I can get a shot at this E3 if he turns. I am spotted now, but I'm not targeted, so I'm okay sitting here for the time being. But in a split second, right now, yes, that's right, I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna try to find a different approach now. Now that I'm spotted and the greens have kind of thinned out in the middle, I think it's time for us to move in. And I guess these guys that are sitting on 7 lane, someone is getting impatient with them right now as well. But at least I had the shots, so if someone wants to get impatient with me, cool, but I was still dealing damage. If I wasn't dealing damage, if I was just sitting there doing nothing, that would be a different thing. But I was actually shooting tanks and I was doing something, right? But anyway, I'm ready to move in right now, and I'm gonna commit a huge boo-boo here. But that's going to be with the way the game mechanics work. I don't know why, and you're gonna see that in a split second. Now this is a good position to get over the ridge and get some shots into these tank destroyers. So I was looking for reader shots into these tank destroyers, but See that? I'm looking at object 704, but for whatever reason, my gun didn't point at him. It went to the tank destroyer on the left. So at the same time, I did not expect the E100 coming from this side. So he tracks me, and both of them, E100 and the tank destroyer, put big shells into me. And all of a sudden, just like that, I'm only at 600 HP, which was completely unexpected. I did not expect that. And all of that was because of the auto aim. When you actually click the RT, it was supposed to RT on object 704, but instead it went on T30, and then I had to switch my target, and it screwed me up completely. So now, all of a sudden, from being very aggressive and getting more damage, I'm starting to be really cautious, because I'm worried that my, the greenies are gonna throw this game. And it happened to me many times. So I'm gonna take a bot shot over here, I think. Yeah, actually, I tried to go on the side skirt of this 704, and he turned at the last second, and I missed that shot. I was so pissed off for not getting more damage. Now this guy penetrates me. He actually played a really good game, and yeah, he was a thorn in my side. Anyway, I see a shot at this E100, so we're gonna put a shell into him. Now we're gonna run away, try to drop down. Yes, we ran away in time. He doesn't manage to hit us, which is really good, because if he did, obviously he would be out of the game. Anyway, last tank remaining now is the this tier 10 German light tank, and I was thinking about going in and going for a ram, but with these guys, especially this guy, was playing the game really good. So if you go for a ram and you miss it, good luck, you're dead. But fortunately, our light tank comes around and he takes him out of the game. So quite an interesting game. I thought it was worth showing because of these different aspects of the game and the fact that I did screw up at the end. But the most important thing, and once you get more experience, like I said, is look for shots. If there are shooting opportunities, don't pass them over. Don't just drive blindly into the opposition and try brawling. Find openings. Look between the buildings. Pay attention to where the reds are going on the map, and you can find those shooting lanes and shooting opportunities in order to get your damage up. So I ended up with 5k damage. Not a spectacular game. We finished, what, in 4th spot. The teammates that we had were pretty good, but still a pretty decent game. 5k damage is nothing to sneeze on. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for today. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit, check it out.